Today I'd like to talk about another version of our 3300 timer box. This would be a series 3341 timer box, and this one is designed to accept multiple coins versus a single coin. What we have installed inside is a multi-coin validator, and this one in particular is set up for Canadian currency. And it is designed right now to take, it's going to vend at $1, a total of $1. And I have a light set up here to indicate the device that's being turned on. So I'm going to insert a $1 Canadian coin, and you'll see this light come on for about 5 seconds, because that's what we have the timer set for. But I also want to show you how it takes multiple coins. I have 3 quarters here. I'm going to put in 3 quarters, a dime, another dime, and a nickel, which totaled $1, which turned on the device for the 5 seconds that we have it set for. This is the device that's taking the multiple coins. This is a multi-coin validator that we sell through Coin Corporation. This device can be programmed for a multitude of denominations from different countries. This particular one is set up for the Canadian currency, as you saw earlier. You can also configure this for a particular vend price. The mechanism has the ability to send a pulse out for a particular vend price, and you can also select which denominations you would like to take in the device. So if you have a large coin set that can take up to 16 different coins, you can select which coins you want to take in these devices. Also inside the box assembly, we have a counter here, and we have the timer device itself here. The counter registers a count every time we get a pulse from the coin mechanism. So if the coin mechanism is set for a particular vend price, every time that vend price is met, the counter will register another count. The timer is used to set how many pulses you want to start your vend price, your vend at, and also it sets the time, the length of time for your vend. There's 3 switches that are set for anywhere from 1 to 7 pulses, and the top set of switches here are designed for setting the time of the length of your vend. Between the number of pulses and the time of your vend determines how long the device will activate your vend. So if you have this set for 2 pulses coming from your coin mechanism, and you have your switch set for 30 seconds, you would end up multiplying the 2 for the pulses times the 30 seconds you have here for a total vend cycle of 60 seconds. The timer also has the ability to accumulate time, so even after you have started your vend process, you can accumulate more time by inserting more money into the box, and that money will add on additional time to wherever you are at in the vend process cycle. So you have the ability to insert more money to increase your vend time. After you've wired up your coin box, you want to test it to make sure everything is working properly. You want to make sure that your counter is incrementing when you get your vend pulse, and you want to make sure that your product is turning on, which is simulated by this light here. I'm going to drop in a $1 coin for a $1 vend. You see our light, our product has come on for our designated time. I'm going to drop it again. You can see the counter increment. If you have a problem, or any kind of a problem with the coin mechanism itself, it's very easy to replace the coin mechanism. The coin mechanism pops out by just pushing these 2 levers down, and it just lifts right out and unplugs. And you can replace the mechanism by getting another one, plugging it back in here, and snapping it in place. It is that simple to replace the coin mechanism. It's important to know the operating voltage that you need to operate this timer. The multi-coin coin mechanism operates from either 12 volts DC or 24 volts DC. It will work on either voltage, 12 or 24 volts DC. So you absolutely will need a 12 or 24 volt DC power source. You can also get the timer inside this box in either a 12 or 24 volt DC operation. But if you are turning on a device that requires 120 volts AC, you can also use this setup here with this timer operating off of 120 volts AC. Depending on your application, whether you're turning something on that's 120 volts AC or you're turning something on that's 12 or 24 volts DC will determine what voltage you want to have your timer at. If you're turning on something at 120 volts AC, you'll need to supply to this box DC voltage for the coin mechanism and the AC voltage for the timer. Fraud coins that are entered into the coin insert is going to be rejected into the coin cup on the side of the box. Also, what will be rejected to the side is any coins that are not programmed to be taken by the box, but all rejected coins will go into the coin cup on the right side of the box. If after entering a coin into the coin insert head, coin did not register by the coin box, nor did it get returned into the return cup on the right hand side of the box, it's possible that that coin got stuck somewhere in the mechanism. If that's the case, there is a reject lever here. If you press this reject lever down, the coin will be returned to the right side coin return cup on